welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier-5 Premium SPG that we know and love as VP La Pew Pew, you might know as a Leffy or a Leafler. This one is under the command of Targy. Yes, we're on the north spawn of Pearl River, and he's playing his VP. Now, there's been a lot of games concerning the VP, including it, just recently, and some of them have been very, very good indeed, and well worth recording them and showing people what we've been getting up to. Now, there are some people as well who are saying they're concerned that the VP might have been nerfed because the accuracy is down. Well, if Wargaming does nerf it, then they are actually going to be in trouble, because one of the features of this vehicle is that it's premium. And of course, people paid for the vehicle on the basis that it would have certain characteristics, and if it doesn't have those characteristics, they will probably complain and ask for their money back. Okay, well, first target that Targy's going after is a Cromwell. Rounds out, just misses him. Standard reload time is 8.92 seconds. Targy's got it down to 7.01. Very good. Rounds out. Just misses. Now, Targy's got an interesting ammo mix. He's got 8 rounds of heat and 6 rounds of armor piercing, along with the standard HE. Well, he's just noticed a number of enemy tanks trying to get into the town. Oh, and his first shot towards them hits a Jagdpanzer IV, and it gives him 101 hit points. Second shot, 165. The Jagdpanzer is down to a 1 shot. He fires at the AMX ELC, just misses him. I think he wants to kill on that Jagdpanzer IV now. I think he's going to get it. Yes, he does. I mean, he changed the view to aim at the other tank, but it didn't really matter much because we did see the Jagdpanzer go down. Now, he's having difficulty trying to aim at them, and that's mainly down to the fact they're hiding. The only one who's not hiding is a VK2601H. And he's just found out that that's a bad move because he lost 58 hit points. Now he's backing up, trying to avoid being shot at. Meantime, unfortunately, we're kind of finding it difficult to hit the enemy targets. Okay, Covenanter. He's managed to come out from behind that rock, and he's out of the game with just 1 shot. Okay. T-3485 is next. We fire in at him, but it just lands a short distance away. And now we've got that AMX ELC and the VK. They just lost their T-3485. Trying to get this KV-220 now. Get a direct hit and tracks him, but he fixes the track and pulls away back into cover. Oh dear. Well, Targy's got 2 kills. Can he get more? He could possibly shoot at that KV-220 now, because he's not hiding behind a rock. We're trying to get the BK instead. But over on the other side of the map, on the west side, we've got a Poodle trying to get closer to us. Unfortunately, we lost sight of him. I can't see him. There he is. Now, he has got a green line, so he could hit him, but he got attracted by this VK over on the middle in the village, and yes, he's in a bit of a pickle now because he's put himself in a position where he can't hide, and he is trying to attack one of our teammates, and he took a round to the engine bay, and he's out the game. That's the 3rd kill. Next target's a P-43 Biz. The shell zips over the top of his turret, lands on the building just ahead of him, rounds out. That's the hit. Hit the rear of him, and now he's got 2 of our teammates coming in behind him. Rounds out. Another big hit. Oh, he got a fire! He got a fire! And oh, that hit his teammates. Oh dear me. Yes, unfortunately he hit the ARL-44. Luckily he did no damage to him, because of course there is no damage to allies now, but the thing is, that means that he's now been disqualified from getting a high caliber medal at the end of the game. If he does get the highest damage, and it does look like he might, he's going to be missing a medal. Well, he puts a round into the Poodle's rear. Next shot's going to hit it again. And he does. 153, he got damage assist there from the shots from the A20. Can he get a kill shot? Fires one in, just misses. The Poodle is now down to 110, so he can take this out with one shot. Lines it up, and he does get the kill. So 4 kills now for targy. There's only 3 enemy vehicles left. One of them's a T67 seen on the west side of the map. The other one is a Cromwell, who has been seen near the enemy cap area. And the third one is a Stug here. We haven't seen the Stug here. We don't know where he is. Not been seen by anyone yet, so he could be anywhere. But targy knows where his W key is, so he's actually moving towards the enemy to get closer. And the reason for that is that the BP cannot fire over the entire range of the map. The only way you can do that is to actually get closer to the enemy or closer to the middle of the map, and then you can fire just about everywhere on the map. Because it'll fire about 75% of the map. So if you go into the center, just about everywhere is within 50 millimeters. Oh! 50 meters. He's just wiped out the Cromwell with another engine deck shot. And now we can see the T67. targy's got 5 kills. Fires a round in. Long range. Oh my god, he got a kill! He penetrated the T67. He's just picked up a Top Gun. And the Stug Fear has been found. targy's trying to get a shot on him right now. First shot misses, but he's diving in, and before he can shoot, the Stug Fear is dead, and that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a first-class tanker for targy of 3 RTR in the 105 leFH18B2 VP La Pew Pew. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. And he got a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills in that game, and one of those kills was spectacular. That was a Hail Mary shot, that one at the T67 at very long range, because he wasn't really properly dialed in when he fired it, and it just went all the way over the end of the map and wiped out the T67, who backed up into the shell. He would have missed if the T67 had stuck to where he was, but he backed up, went straight to the shell, and got blown to pieces. 5,955 Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Oh dear, he did miss a medal. Yep, I'm afraid targy did get the highest damage in the game, and I'm pretty certain that's 20% of the enemy hit pool. So yes, I'm afraid he would have had a high caliber as well, but for the fact that he hit the ARL-44 with one of those shots aimed at the P-43 Biz. Yes, unfortunately he was in the way, and targy probably should have actually just avoided shooting at the P-43 at that point, but he did fire it in, and it did hit the wrong tank. So, in fact, actually, the thing is that the P-43 wasn't one of the tanks that he killed to get the Top Gun, you see, so he could have avoided firing that shot. Never mind, he actually got 1,962 hit points. Second highest damage was the ARL-44 that he hit with 1,899. And the third highest damage went to the 60G FT, who also got a tank sniper. He got 1,491 hit points of damage. And we should say this as well, the M4A3E8 also picked up a Confederate in that game. Anyway, when it came to kills, we can see that targy managed to get 6. 4 kills went to the ARL-44 and 3 kills went to the KV-222 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, targy misses out on that one. The ARL-44 got 1,333. targy got 1,043. They were the only 2 players who got over 1,000, with the next highest player being the M4A3E8 with 778. targy fired only 26 rounds of ammunition, so he only just got past the halfway mark in terms of ammo. 15 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrations, and I know for certain that hit on the T67 was a penetrating shot. It must have gone straight through him. Yes, it did. 358 hit points with 1 shell right through him altogether. The other tanks that he penetrated, I think, yes, the Covenanter, very thin armor on those tanks. So, yes, he managed to get a penetrating shot for 374. And he also penetrated the Cromwell, 50 hit points, but it hit the engine deck and he was gone and out the game. He also got 14 splashes, damage of 1,962 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damaged 8 and killed 6. So unfortunately, wasn't anywhere near getting a Confederate because that was far too many kills. But there again, he would take the Top Gun instead of a Confederate, I think. And he earns 62,751 credits profit on a premium account and 11,580 XP from that battle. He did get a big mission completion in there as well. So a fabulous game, especially those last shots. Incredible shot in that T-67 at such long range. You don't expect them to do what they did, but he just backed up into the shell. And yes, I'll take that. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.